Hello, my Cancerians. This is Dee from Consciously Focused Tarot, bringing you your love reading for April 2018 for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Okay, and I would just like to thank you all for the overwhelming support I've received from everyone. I don't know if you're aware of this, but my channel, probably by the time I post this readings, is probably just under 3 weeks old. 2 to 3 weeks old by the time I upload these readings, and I am, I'm really surprised at the overwhelming response I've got to my channel, and it's very humbling. Thank you very much. I hope you will continue to support my channel. If my readings resonate with you, share my videos, and for those of you who haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Now, I usually start off the readings with 3 or 4 minute summary about the astrological planetary influences that may be affecting us at the beginning of the throughout the month of April, and then after that I will specifically go into some influences that may affect you directly, Cancer. It's just a summary. I'm not going to get too detailed about it, okay? As you know, and those of you who don't want to listen to this, who have heard this, who just don't want to listen to the planetary aspects, please feel free to go ahead and fast forward to about 5 or 6 minutes, okay? So what was I going to say? So obviously we do have the Mercury retrograde until April the 15th. So we already know that we need to back up our computers. If your virus software is outdated, get it updated. And for your devices, your computers, your laptops, also make sure that any machinery you use with moving parts, that it's been properly maintained and everything ahead of time. And because Mercury is a planet that rules communication, when Mercury is out of phase, it's not a good time to finalize anything concretely, like sign binding agreements, not even make verbal binding agreements, okay? And what else? People may resurface from the past that you haven't seen in yonks, forever. And they could be family members, co-workers, or exes could be coming out of the woodworks, okay? Nothing wrong with that. For some of you who never got closure, it's a good time to get closure. Some may reconcile, depending on why you broke up in the first place. You may want to consider whether that would be a wise decision. So what else? So as it pertains to Cancer directly, it looks as though in April you're going to be, interacting a lot with friendships, making new friends, socializing, getting involved in a community of sorts. There should be a lot of nice connections going on for you this month, Cancer. Also, it's a time that you'll probably want to just take some time out. And with Venus joining the Sun, this really is just a good time to just do what you enjoy doing. Take time out, maybe go on a little trip, go to a spa. Also, you might be interested in learning something new, studying or sharing information or improving your communication or writing skills, okay? So that's all I have for you with regard to that's all I have for you with regard to the planetary influences for April. It's just a synopsis. So let's start the reading, and as usual, I will not shuffle these cards online. They're already shuffled. It takes too long. And saying that, let me set my timer. Hold on. Sorry, I have to set my timer, otherwise I'll waffle on and I'll look up and 40 minutes would have gone by, or my video will give me a very unpolite indication that I've been filming too long and just cut off, okay? And then you'll get the second part and the third part, okay? So we're not trying to do that. So let's get started here. So the first card is a Four of Swords, and you see these cards are matching up with the astrology, and I did shuffle the cards very well, okay? They haven't been cherry picked. I don't do that, okay? But this just shows when I'm in alignment with the energies, okay? So this is someone that's relaxing, they're retreating from the world. They're basically going inside themselves and meditating, praying, whatever it is, whatever practice they use to relax and to align their energies and their spirit with, you know, with Christed consciousness, or whatever it is you want to call it, right? Where mind, body, and spirit is all aligned and they're feeling rejuvenated. So this could be you going on a little retreat, going to a spa, a staycation, or you may be just meditating, practicing, you know, some spiritual practice that you usually do consistently, right? Then we have the Eight of Cups. So this is someone walking away from someone, detaching. And you know what? This does not always need to mean that someone's walking away. It just means that someone is detaching emotionally. And this is what this person's doing. This person is just detached mentally, emotionally, physically, and they are connecting to their body and to spirit, okay? And here you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So sometimes in reverse it can mean that we have cycles. There is a time and season for everything, right? And when we flow with the cycles, when we're in tune and in alignment with the cycles, things seem to flow a lot easier in our life. When it's in reverse, there is something, Cancer, that you're not flowing with. You may be going against the grain in something there, okay? Then we have the Five of Cups. So this is someone that's releasing again. Yeah, they're healing. This is someone that's healing and releasing old stuff, pain, sorrows, disappointment. They're releasing and they're healing, okay? This is a Two of Swords. This is someone who was in denial. They didn't want to look at a situation. They weren't ready to make a decision, but it looks as though this person is now ready to look at the situation for what it is and make a decision on it, okay? Here we have the King of Wands. This is a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And the wheel, I think that's a Sagittarius card as well. Hold on. I have to check my cheat sheet. It's not that I don't know, I just draw a blank sometimes. Yep, I was right. Sagittarius and Jupiter, Sag. So you've got fire, air, water. So Cancer, you're a water sign, but then this may also be Scorpio or Pisces. And then you've got two air signs here. Unless they're major arcanas, or unless they're very significant in the spread, as far as very dominant in the spread, I wouldn't pay too much attention to the star signs. It would just confuse you. It's just the way that this energy in the situation, it's a way that people express their energy, okay? Okay. This is a beautiful card. Okay, in your current energy, you have the Empress. So regardless of whatever else comes up in this spread, it's okay, but it's not anything to write home about for a love reading. Just remember that when the Empress shows up in your reading, Cancer, things work out better than you had expected. Okay? But you know what? I said this in the last reading. Who does she remind you of, this Empress? Doesn't she remind you of Beyonce somehow? Okay, I digress. But this this is a beautiful omen. It's a beautiful card to have in your current energy. This is a beautiful, beautiful person. You can see that there's life and creativity flowing out of her belly. Flowing out of her belly. She creates, okay? This can be a project. It can be, you know, children. But she's abundant because she has the creative energy just flows out of her belly. But she's also holding a scepter here, which means she has power. Okay, she's holding a lotus over here that shows that she also has creative energy. I don't remember what this wheat is. This is a harvest, something to do with Gaia, the earth. And then above here we have the dove of peace. Now, who wouldn't want this energy? So this energy could represent you. This can also be a mother, a matriarch. This woman is very resourceful. So this could be you, Cancer, or it could be your partner, but this is the energy that is around you right now. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay? But also here we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, and next to the Empress, it really tones down the negativity of this card. And basically, I'm just going to see this as, just remember, while you're being the matriarch and you're nurturing others and feeding others with your beautiful energy and giving life into situations, just remember that you also need to plan and stay organized, okay? Stay focused on your future goals, what it is you're trying to manifest. Just don't lose your focus is just the only warning I would say with that, because you don't want to take on too much responsibility and be stressed out, okay? And and 10 is a completion of a cycle, so you're coming to the end of a cycle anyway, and each one of these wands is a lesson, Cancer, that you're carrying. They're weighing you down, but you're nearly at the finish line. Each one of those wands is the lessons that you've learned in your previous cycle, okay? So stay focused. You emanate a beautiful energy here. Beautiful, beautiful, matriarchal, resourcefulness. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. I can't stop looking at it because I was just trying to think of, this reminds me of, you know what? This reminds me of I'm Every Woman, Superwoman, just beautiful. But the only thing with this card is that people like this tend to attract a lot of needy people to them. So you also need to make sure that your needs are being met also, Cancer. Okay, and you're not just feeding other people and feeding other people when nobody's not feeding you, you know? Or you're not open to being fed spiritually or emotionally or, you know, from other people, because you're just so used to giving and being the go-to person. I don't know where that all came from. It wasn't all in the cards. That just came to me. Okay. So that being said, so we have here, I see 3 storylines here, but they could overlap. This is not a great love reading. This, I don't know, it's a Mercury retrograde. We've just had these eclipses, so it looks to me, when I look at the whole spread, this is a Cancer. For you, it's more a time of healing, realigning, figuring out what it is you really want in a relationship. Okay, but I'm not seeing anything going on here. Maybe towards the end of April. I'll see if I can do an update, if I have time, in the 2nd or 3rd week of April, when we're coming to the end of the Mercury retrograde, where everything slows down for a lot of people anyway. But you do have that there's new love coming in. but you also have pay attention to red flags, and you also have it is safe for you to love. This could all apply to you, as well as you may just belong in one of these three categories, and sometimes a couple of the categories overlap. I would say these two look like it's one situation here, and then there's another situation over here, okay? So like I said, here it says, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So this person here might be meditating and doing heart chakra meditations, where you open your heart, where if your heart was wounded or it needed healing, this person may be doing heart chakra meditation to prepare themselves for a relationship, because it looks as though here there's a healing card again. Someone just came out of a relationship where they were hurt, disappointed and sad. So but they're on the mend, they're starting to heal, and I do believe that this meditation and this retreat is definitely helping, okay, for this group here. It looks as though someone has made up their mind, probably maybe to walk away from a relationship because there were too many red flags. They saw the red flags, okay, Cancer. I don't know if that's you or your partner or the person you were dealing with. The signs are cautioning you. So someone walked away, or at a bare minimum they detached emotionally, okay? In this group over here, and this is why I say these two could belong together here, okay? This looks a little bit different on this side. It looks as though here this group may be going back to a relationship that they don't want to let go of, okay? And this person could be a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. Or there's someone, a Leo, Sagittarius or Aries, that's holding on to you, Cancer, and doesn't want to let you go. They want to go back into the relationship, okay? But with so it says new love. A new person has stirred your romantic interests. So this could be someone new, or it could be someone going back to a situation. If they're not going back to a situation, old situation, they may be going to a new love situation, but repeating the same habits, because you see this wheel of karma, this wheel of fortune is in reverse. Usually when it's upright, it's giving you the green light to go ahead, because you grew and you learned your lessons in the last cycle and in the last relationship. If we didn't learn our lesson, it's in reverse. And so it's either you're going back to someone that you've broken up with, or which is stopping the wheel from turning forward, or you're meeting someone new and then you're going to be repeating some of the same. It's nearly like taking a class over. You know, when you fail, if you're taking algebra and then you fail that class, so instead of going to the next class, now you have to do a remedial class, or you have to take that class over. Okay, it's kind of like that, right? So I'm not gonna ponder on this. This is pretty clear cut. Which one? Let's do the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse for Cancers? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse for Cancers? That was a lot. Yeah. Okay. So you've got the King of Wands twice. So there is a high likelihood that there is a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo involved in this situation. Someone that's holding on to you, or you are holding on to them. Okay. even though still holding on to it, but one person's thinking, well, I put so much into this relationship and I didn't get anything out of it. What did I get out of it? Nothing, or definitely not commensurate with the time and the energy that was put into the relationship, okay? So you've got the Queen of Swords twice too. So this is definitely a strong message here, Cancer, to don't get caught up in fantasy. You really need to look at the facts for what they are. Cut out the dead wood, cut out things that no longer serve you. Get organized and make a plan as to how you're really going to address this situation, okay? Because somebody is holding on here. And this holding on may have you repeating a karmic cycle, or repeating some type of cycle where one or both of you have not learnt your lesson, okay? So, I mean, that doesn't need to be a bad thing, right? Because if there was a lesson to be learned and it hasn't been learned, right? We are either going to learn it with the same person, or we're going to a new relationship and we can learn with that person, but it's going to be the same lesson, okay? Whatever it was, you know, it's sort of a sense of awareness and consciousness that we need to grasp. It may be of what we're contributing and bringing to the relationship, where we keep having the same outcomes. And if we don't want to keep having the same outcomes, we have to change the dynamics, change the behavior, change how we respond. Allow your partner to reciprocate. Don't keep giving too much, okay? So we've got the Star and the Moon. You know what? I was talking and not focusing on which cards I wanted to confirm. I'm going to confirm the Four of Pentacles. Why is this person holding on to this relationship? Why is this relationship not moving forward? Okay, well, this is an oxymoron here. Someone wants peace in the relationship. They want to hold on to the relationship, but they also want peace. They may want peace in the relationship. It's nearly as though someone's holding on, but somebody else wants to take a break. Yeah, someone's holding on, the other person wants to take a break, okay? One person feels as though they didn't get a lot out of the relationship according to the effort that they put in or what they brought to the table. But the person who's trying to hold on to this relationship just wants peace. Just want peace. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, let's confirm the Eight of Cups walking away. Pay attention to red flags. So why is this person walking away? Cancer, April 2018. Wow. Ooh, there's a whole lot going on there. Okay. There's someone here under this group here where the oracle cards are, the guidance is to pay attention to red flags. There's someone walking away because they want justice. They want to balance the scales. Someone was lying. Someone was not being honest. So there's someone that's going to retreat. Right? That's going to retreat, take a step back, go into solitude and look for that guidance and light within themselves. The truth within themselves. Okay? They're taking a step back. They're detaching from a situation. Someone was telling porcupines. Someone was lying. Someone was not being honest. Hence, pay attention to the red. Oops. Is it there? Pay attention to the red flags. So there's a group of you here that was dealing with someone that wasn't honest, and you're walking away and you're healing. You may have had a discussion about it. You made the decision, and you may have also told your partner, or your partner has told you. You've communicated that you're walking away because too many red flags, and you know that they're not being honest. Okay, so did you hear my timer go off? There's nothing else to be clarified over here. I think this group here, Cancer, is the same group. Okay, you're retreating. You're going into your self-isolation. Not isolation, but you know, you might go for a spa, join a meditation group, or whatever it is you need to heal and get over this lying and deceit that was going on here. And there's another group of you here that are going back to a relationship, or someone wants to come back to you, but it's going to prevent the karmic wheel from moving forward, because whatever went on in this situation, it means that either you or both of you have not learned the karmic lesson that was supposed to be learned here. And you may learn that lesson by getting back together, or you will learn that lesson with different partners, but you maybe have to repeat a cycle until you get whatever it was in that cycle, the awareness and the consciousness of what lesson it was you're supposed to learn for your soul's growth. Okay, and for your growth in as it pertains to relationships. Okay, this looks so messy. Okay, let's take let's get a oracle card from Sandra Ann Taylor. Some angel guidance here, some oracle guidance, some higher guidance on this relationship situation for Cancer, April 2019. Who else got that? Yeah, you're the magician of your own life. You can make it happen, Cancer. You have the tools, you have the expertise, and you have the mastery to direct your life in the way that you want it to go for you, that's fulfilling for you. Okay? Which sign did I just do? I'm losing it. Libra had that card also, right? What's at the bottom? You know what? This card, Daughter Value, has been, when I turned this deck up, for nearly every single zodiac sign, this card seems to be at the bottom of the deck every single time. And this basically means that knowing your value, your self-esteem, and knowing how your value, and there's a lot more opportunities out there for you. Okay, so So I'm going to read the affirmation for the Magician. Knowing and using your true power. Okay. Okay, Cancer, let's do this together. I have all the power that I need to create the destiny I desire. I have all the power I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I live in consciousness and my eternal truth. I have all the power I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I live in consciousness and my eternal truth. I have all the power I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I live in consciousness and my eternal truth. Okay, it's a wrap. Thank you so much for joining me, Cancer. Please comment as usual. I will respond. Thank you for interacting with me, and please like, and for those of you that haven't subscribed, please subscribe and share. So this was your love reading for April. At some point this month I will be uploading the general readings, so check in for those. So that's it. I'm out. This is Dee from Consciously Focused Tarot. Thank you for joining me. Until next time. Bye.